Hey everyone, I just wanted to quickly do this video for you and just give you an overall view of my results. And not so much the results, but the trades I've taken as of late. You can see since you saw it, I had a couple of stop outs so far. You know, a couple of wins, couple of stop outs. You can see a stop out here, win, stop out. And I had today, the 30th, I had one profit and another profit. And I actually went long, and that's today, as in Friday, as I'm doing the recording. Now, I want to show you this very first trade here, okay? Because this is something I've taught you in the past, and I'm not sure if people actually know about it and actually use it to your advantage. This 425 one, this 1087 trade, let's have a look at that one first, okay? Well, the first thing is that I was looking at the 60-minute chart here, okay? So this is the 60-minute chart here, and let's just delete those trend lines here for a minute. And one thing I noticed about this 60-minute chart, this is the very first trade that happened, okay? We noticed the market ran down towards this support line, right? Massive, came down to a massive support line. Plus, if you have a look at a Fibonacci level, it was actually at a 50% Fibonacci level, okay? So, but that wasn't the major thing. When that happened, I was looking around at all my charts, okay? The S&P, this is the S&P daily, and at that time the market, this is the at that time that this market ran down through here, the S&P ran down and bounced off that. The Dow, the daily chart was right there, was right here, right at that support level at that time. Right now it's screaming to the high side, but what happened was it was actually right at that support level. And if you look at the Dow Jones, if you look at the S&P cash, all of them were at major daily support levels. And so what I did is I actually went in there with a 3-point stop, with a 3-point stop. I think it was a 3 or 4 point stop with a 3 or 4 point profit target. Okay, and so this is what happened. And one of the reasons why I did that, because I knew if we did start the run up, I would create for myself the reversal. Okay, now what is the reversal? Now, if you remember me explaining to you a while ago, remember if we have a low here. Okay, so we have a low. And remember what I said before, that if the market breaks down, then breaks back up, what does that equal right there? That bar right there, not looking to the future, what does that bar equal? That bar equals reversal, right? Why? Because we bounced once, bounced twice, and we broke a new low, could not follow through, and reversed straight back up. The next bar, boom, straight back up. Look what happened. Okay, we ran straight up to about 1100, down from 1085. Now, all I got out of that was just this small bit here. I got in here, and I got out there. I got in here, and I simply got out there at the resistance. That's all I got. I literally got 4.25 points. That's what this trade here was all about. Okay, this 4.25 point trade. Okay, 1087 entry. That 1087 entry was right down here. Okay, and then that was it. Now I want to explain that to you because once again, these trades are forming with these patterns. These patterns, once again, what are they? You have the breaking of new lows, the money runs down, but then also checking out your daily chart. Where's the daily chart out? Okay, then checking your 60-minute chart. This is, and so okay, then we're at a really good support level here. If that holds, then you know this is going to create a reversal. Then so that was the very first trade. Now the second trade here actually came very late in the afternoon. You can see here 2:45, basically an hour and 15 minutes before the close, and I picked up 6 points out of that. Actually, the market's moving now, so I'll show you the details here of this particular trade. And I want to show you these details here because I want to explain why I got into the trade and stuff like that too, so you guys can do the same thing moving forward. I went long at 1097 and I got out at 1103, which was basically 6 points. 2 contracts. If you trade 2 contracts, at $600 profit. Okay. Now they were the 2 trades I've taken today. But let's actually go look at the Let's actually go look at the chart. And Rob, if you're watching this video, can you comment on the video, because Rob was actually with me watching this trade live, and it actually almost stopped me out. Now look at this here. I am a big believer in flags. I think the flags are the best thing out there. Okay, now look at this. The market has ran up, and then guess what happened? Let's look back at this. This is a 60-minute chart here. The first thing that's happened. Boom, what's that? This is now a breaking new high. This is a trend change, right? Trend changing warning. Higher peak. We had lower peaks. Now the higher peak. Guess what we also had? Then we had the higher trough. Okay. So within that, and also started to form what we like to call a bear flag. Right. Let's move it over here. And let's just move that. But this is the bear flag that it started to form. Look at that. Boom. Sorry, bull flag, should I say. I'm calling it a bear flag. Bull flag, okay? And then what do we have? We simply had the pole running up through there. So that was the bull flag. And I knew once it actually broke out that I was likely to see some pretty good upside from here. Okay? So what I did was I was watching this chart, and as it broke out, boom. Can you see how it started to break out there? 1097 was my entry. Okay? And remember, I got in, it went long at 1097, and I actually had a stop at 1093. Look where it got down to, 1094.25. My stop was at 1093. Didn't tag me. It held that level. Okay, and we go back to a bit of a longer term time frame chart here. And this is what happened. Okay, it came down. It actually supported that level, and then suddenly out of nowhere, boom. Now this is a 30-minute bar now. Okay, and you can see the high so far. The high so far of this market is 1103.50. Okay, you can see that I actually exited a little while ago now. Or the market's still moving now, but I exited at 1103 at 325. Okay, that was about 30 minutes ago now. Okay, so I exited on this big shoot here. So I was actually pretty fortunate. I picked actually one of the highs there. But the point of this little section here is a couple of things. One, when the market is actually showing you reversals, let's go back to here. Back to this signal here. When the market breaks the new low and reverses back up, expect more upside. Okay, so look for trading opportunities around that. That's what I did this morning. I picked up a nice trade. Secondly, when you start to see bull flags forming and we start to get the breakout, that is a sign that more upside is likely to come. Now, if you're not taking bull or bear flags when they form up like this and they start to break out, then to me, they are the best, most high probability setups you can ever have. The bull flag. Okay. Now, there's instruments and stuff. There's a component that I look for in the bull bear flag, but basically, as we had that big run up, big run down, we started the breakout. As we started the breakout, I went long. It came down. It found support on the high trend line now. Resistance. It now became support. And then I was very fortunate to see this thing just literally take off. Now, why did it take off there? Simple. The buyers had strength. The sellers are not strong. Buyers are strong, okay? Just simply watching the momentum, okay? And as we talked about in the past a couple of times, buyers are strong, sellers are not strong. If that creates a little, what we call a bear flag, guess what? Because we have the buyers are strong in this instant here, and then the buyers are not strong all through here, once we start to get the breakout, we expect the buyers to be strong again, okay? That's the way the market works. It moves, it grooves, it does all that sort of stuff, okay? Now that's the lessons I want to teach you guys in this video. Two really amazing setups that you can use right now to identify patterns. Now just quickly before I let you go, in my last video I talked about this leg here, and this being the trading opportunity right here. Remember that? This seller period, and then they had the buy period. It wasn't as strong. Okay, we had the seller period, buy strong, seller strong, buyers weak, and this was the trade here. Okay, look what's happened ever since then. Look at that, boom, 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 all the way down. Okay, so ever since that trading period through there, guess what happened? We had a big turning point. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I remember that trade. Anyway, this is John Howe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am now completely out of the market. Okay, I'm not in any trade at the moment, and I'm just sitting on the sideline. So thanks very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll speak to you soon.